All right. We have an exciting game today. Week 5 starts with Underdogs at Squid Inc. In the booth, we have mostly Wayne and Tony and me. There's a bunch of people listening in. Um, so, Wayne, what do you think? Oh, Ocho is erroring out. Anyway, Wayne, what do you think about this matchup today with Squid not starting at QB and instead Ocho is?
I think it'll be a mix of our interesting game. We have Ocho versus CJ. I think this is the second time they play against each other since that show match. So extra, I feel like Ocho and the Squid Ink should be extra motivated to get the W tonight. But on the other hand, we have the underdogs who are looking to bounce back after a loss to the heavy hitters, right? So yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it'll be a good game, but I think I'm gonna give the underdogs the slight edge tonight.
Yeah, I mean they don't have their starting lineup, and they also have a ringer in, who can also be a X factor in Devon. Any thoughts on that?
hmm Oh yeah, for sure. I think Devin would do his he'll get his sacks in tonight for sure. I'm gonna say over 4 sacks tonight. Um, I just think that it'll be interesting to see how Ducks and Ocho play coverage tonight together. Because we know Ocho likes to play aggressive, but will Ducks be ready for the deep?
Yeah, those reps at coverage are super important. If you're not in coverage all the time, you might lose sight of what you're supposed to do. Um, so, but I mean, they should have some chemistry. They've been on team for a while, 2 seasons now. So we will see how it goes. Um, let's see, 20 minutes and colors.
My team said they're playing in purple today for
Oh,
League Unity or something. I
hold
don't
on. No,
know.
no, there's a whole thing. You ruined
Oh,
it.
sorry.
You ruined it.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. This is what CJ wanted me to say to everyone. For our upcoming game against Squid Inc., the underdogs will be wearing our alternate purple jerseys to promote inclusivity and accessibility for everyone. We recognize that not all players and viewers experience color in the same way, and we see this as an opportunity to make the game more enjoyable for everyone, regardless of color perception. We encourage other teams and our viewers to join us in this effort by wearing purple as a symbol of unity. Let's come together to show that color is a spectrum in making the game fair and enjoyable for everyone. I think it's really put together. Thank you, Chat GPT, for that well put together message. Oh, I mean CJ.
You could have typed that. You never know.
No, he could have. I'm just kind of poking fun at the Chat GPT usage in general, but he probably did write that.
But I also told him like immediately after he posts that in our chat, I'm like, well, Squid's not even playing today, so we could just be brown. But I appreciate the thought.
Oh, colors. Squid, blue. All right, don't know what's really going on over here. We're trying to get
Every
some.
day's an adventure in TTT.
I know. Squid Ink. We're trying to get Squid Ink colors. They're not doing a good job of repping their captain Squid, who lives in the sea. Um, but I mean, we kind of went over this before, but Squid Ink has Ocho at QB, Devin at wide receiver, Ducks are running back, and the underdogs in purple today with their alternate jersey colors: CJ at QB, Dan at wide receiver, and Portis at running back.
I
I
just gotta
forgot
say,
that you guys are watching my stream, so sorry for that spaz. All right.
those that purple is looking fire. Surprised no team chose that color. To be honest,
That's what I'm saying, man. Purple was like the best color in my opinion.
I
Looks
actually
so
like
good.
orange too. I like orange too.
Yeah,
It's very bright.
I guess they're just gonna play a steal, and if there's no objections, let's
I,
get this game on the
yeah,
going. All right, we're live.
we are live. So Ocho's rolling top. I got a. Oh, looks like it might have been a slant up that was covered.
So you're
Uh,
commentating then, Lem.
Oh, sorry.
sorry.
I'm
So
done. I'm
what?
done. I'm done.
I was wondering because I thought it was me Wayne and Sin.
Sorry.
You
Sorry.
guys
One
go.
second. Is Squid Ink not using blue?
No, they rebelled. Lem tried to
Okay.
get them to use blue, and they said no. So.
Okay.
We'll see what Squid has to say about that. Wayne, who's this game more important for? They're both 3-1, but with the M, who's it more important for?
I think it's gotta be important for the Ocho Inc. team tonight because they took the loss in whatever week 2 it was, and that was against the same team, right? So look for them to be extra motivated to get the win tonight without their team captain and QB. Do you think this game matters for the underdogs?
I think it'd be a good rebound game, especially we didn't play particularly well in the tournament last night. There was a random pub CJ struggled in, so it's a good bounce back opportunity. But Ocho is undefeated in league, from what I recall, as QB. So tough task.
Great play for the first down. What was that? Simple slant or was that delay slant?
Looked like a delay slant. It's a little worrisome that the play before that, Underdogs immediately gave up deep. Ocho just missed the throw, so hopefully they correct that. Oh, it's good
Oh,
positioning. Oh, CJ.
great INT read by CJ. And here we go. First turnover of the game. And yeah, not in good field position for the Ocho Inc. tonight.
And that like Lemnos's prediction and announcement kind of came true, where CJ likes to jump short
But
aggressively and make
but
plays.
but here's the first sack for Devin. He had a big
Mm-hmm.
big game last week against the Has-Beens. He had 10 sacks. So that's the first of the night for Devin, who is being borrowed by the way this week.
Good throw there by CJ. I need this conversion. Good yak. Yeah, CJ has the most sacked QB against the guy averaging the most sacks per game. Should be an interesting little game, mini game within the game.
Let's go Portis. I root for our running backs. 3 yards, 4 yards, whatever that
Every
was.
time this guy gets a yard, he's just setting a new record because I think the record was like 68 yards last season. So
You are correct. Um, damn, I don't remember exactly what was the conversation Smith and I had, but we were wondering if it's possible to get 100 yards. I thought it was definitely possible. Smith
100
was
yards
crazy.
rushing in a season or
Yeah.
game?
See, that's the part where I don't remember, but like I'm pretty
Okay.
sure this is why I'm pretty sure Smith said, "Can a running back average 100 yards a game?" And I was like, I don't think
Uh,
so.
yeah, that seems kind of crazy. Unless your strategy is to win each game like 7-0 or something, giving him 10 carries per drive. All right, big red zone drive here.
Goodness, look at that 8 p.m. by Ducks, 600.
600. My goodness. He's another one holder like Smith. It's a good
Oh,
throw. Good catch, Portis.
all right, red zone. Do we expect a handoff on first down? Because I do.
I hope so. Portis gets a lot of yards and not a lot of red zone opportunity, so he should be rewarded.
Here it is. Oh no, it's not.
Fake handoff. Oh
Uh
no.
oh. Uh oh.
It's a good block.
Great block. Yeah. Yeah. That's the red zone tightness that CJ just needs to read that better and faster. And if it's not
Yep.
open, sneak it or create other options available.
Yeah. Oh, laggy. I think the red zone is kind of a, I don't know what I would call it, culmination of CJ's weaknesses, where like he refuses to sneak sometimes when he should. He slows down, and both of those are key elements in red zone offense. It's a good
Oh
catch.
my. Great catch. I feel like Ducks was there, just maybe slightly off angle, but nonetheless, great
Whoops.
catch by Dan.
Oh, that's all right. Lem has the stream up for the kick. They all saw it. So there we go. Overcoming the red zone demons and scoring. And instantly at advantage because they stopped Ocho Inc. Sinner, thoughts? Are you out there?
Sorry, I was eating.
Oh,
I'm
Oh
drifting
he's
my
got to
God.
stay heavy.
I
He's
hate
got to stay
Sin.
heavy, dude. He's got to stay heavy.
Especially with Prism in the call and Squid Ink.
There's a 2B.
Perfect counterplay on offense there. Uh-oh. This is a 90 turning into... Oh, my God.
Oh, what is CG doing?
A 90 turning into a 90-yard touchdown? I don't think
Is
we've
this
ever seen that.
Devin?
Oh,
Oh
no.
my
He did
goodness,
say, I
Devin.
took him out of my lineup. I'm going to regret it. Devin, please.
Well, technically, his fantasy stats may
Oh,
not
yeah,
count
that's
for you.
true. That's true. Thank you, Wayne, for consoling me. I was distraught.
Oh,
That's
it's a
just a touchdown immediately. Took him 2 plays. That was questionable tackling after the 90.
That was interesting. I think that was Dan at the top there, actually. But anyways, that's the league leading receiver in yards and continues to add to his season stats.
Yards per catch, you mean?
No,
Or what?
just the most receiving yards for the season so far.
Devin?
No, because that was Ducks that scored.
Ducks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I thought you were talking about the big play. I was confused.
No. I
Yep.
think Prince has the biggest play of the season so far with the 90-something
The
yards.
90,
Hail Mary.
yeah. Yeah, it was like 97 or something. It was crazy. See how Underdawgs answer back here. Ocho falling asleep on defense there for a play. Maybe typing.
A lot of yak plays in the last couple plays. My goodness.
Yeah, this could be an exciting one. Could be a 30s for both teams at this rate. Is it just deep? Is this just touchdown?
Is this Portis?
Yeah, that's a touchdown. Well, we have one hell of a game tonight. Monday Night Football, baby. My goodness.
Great play at the perfect time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can say it since Duxer's team can't hear me, but I did hear my team say with Duxer in coverage, they might bite on double moves more since he's not really practiced in coverage. So they just gave up deep pretty quickly there.
Yeah, that looked like CJ's defense from the last game.
So we have
Are you
21
not on the
points.
CJ bandwagon yet, Sid? Are you not on the
Uh,
bandwagon? It's
What do you
14-7,
mean?
Sid.
I shut them down last game.
It was him. He shut them down. That's right. That's big heavy Sinner.
Oh, the double move.
Deep was
I
open
know.
again.
Good sack.
It was down here. Yeah. Wow. Good sack to save it. These teams going with the inverse theory of our previous 2 seasons, which was just don't give up deep.
Curious to know if this is going to be a quick slant here, or is it going to be a mid-ish route? Because Portis is coming in for the. Oh, it's a Hax D. All right, good tackle by CJ. That's a great tackle. Now it's 3rd and long. What would you run here, Tony, to try to get that first
Defense
down?
or offense? Offense.
Offense.
Probably hash slanting out. Something
All right,
quick.
we might see that.
Dan's a top 3 blitzer this season, so you probably won't have a ton of time to scramble. Yeah, I mean, he's in trouble with the Wraith placement. What a
Great
throw.
catch. Great catch. I'm surprised Dan fell off the spy there because he had it.
Yeah, they had it locked up. Although I think this was starting to open up, but
All right,
big play here for Ocho.
This is a better situation at least. Fourth and 5.
You know what's a good
Ocho.
play here? RS hook.
Only the veterans.
It's just open, right? Oh, Dan?
Oh, it's a late throw, but
What a
Ducks gets
catch.
it.
The league leading receiver, as Wayne mentioned, and he's playing an off role, so to speak.
I gotta say, I'm slightly surprised that the Ocho Inc. Team is kind of struggling to move the ball just a little bit. That was about 10 seconds, I think.
Yeah, I haven't been as pub active, so I'm not sure if Ocho's really been QBing or even playing pubs. I don't know. I haven't feel like I've seen him much.
I think I could be wrong, but I think the last time he QB was probably the show match against CJ, which was
Oh
probably
yeah,
like what, 2 weeks
that's
ago.
all right. Yeah, yeah. That's open. That's a good
Great
throw.
play. I think that was a simple post dip, and here goes
Oh,
Devin.
Devin
Oh my
cooking
goodness.
again. I mean, he's already passed 100 yards.
If only a certain QB knew how to utilize a Devin.
Yeah. This is
It's,
sneak. Yep.
yep. Yeah, it's crucial for the Ocho Inc. team to get this touchdown here. Going to halftime, they didn't play the greatest in the first half, but if they could get this touchdown, the game is still very close. And who started with the ball game? I think it was
I was
Ocho's
gonna
team, right?
say, yeah, Ocho did. So, I mean, it's almost do or die this touchdown. If there's one thing CJ hasn't done, it's like blow a lead this season. So.
Okay, so it's nice to see them moving the ball, moving the chains pretty effectively. Get some rhythm. Skinny.
Good 0-yard tackle there. Yeah, it might have been the skinny. I didn't see the wraith. Maybe trying to play like his captain, who we know Squid loves the skinny. The wraith's down here, so was that just a design sneak or just reading the defense, I guess? Oh my goodness.
Oh, can we see a Ducks handoff here?
Yeah, this is it. Get that man his
Give the
rushing
running back
touchdown.
the ball. Don't pull a Seattle Seahawks. Let's go.
Ocho's
Oh,
just gonna take it.
all right.
I mean, I guess Ocho earned that one. He had a good sneak the previous play.
Yeah.
The one that drove me crazy last week was Prism catching that Hail Mary for 97 yards and then Jeff running it in for 1-yard touchdown. All right, tie game, 14-14.
Yeah, a very much needed touchdown. Now their defense has been giving up a lot of big plays, so hopefully they crank down and limit their mistakes here because 6 minutes left is a lot of time left in the first half.
Yeah, anyone's game. CJ drives here, takes the lead. It's huge. Ocho gets a stop and then has a chance to score. It's huge. So. Oh, there it is.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
There it is, and that's the big play by Ocho. Yeah, great ING. Was that on Dan? I think
It
it
was
was.
on Dan. I was gonna say he's been a little less sure-handed the last 2 games. This game and last, whereas he was catching just absolutely everything the first couple of games.
Same play as the one where Ocho snuck for it. Actually, wait, no, it's still
That's
up
a
with
sack.
different.
Yeah, he had the wraith down here by the flag when he snuck, and he just ran straight to it. It was really funny.
Yeah, I think it was just a bottom hash reverse and then slant back down. I think, but the sneak was wide open. Is it lagging? Holy shit!
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Ocho's been popping up here or there. Seems to be okay now.
It's like it might be like a 90 out.
Yeah, Donut 90. Icon.
Oh, it's an icon.
Good catch.
So a little bit of TTT flavor.
Yeah, they're really good at running the icons. A lot of people just don't incorporate that into their offense. Here's the skinny, and it's a
Oh,
touchdown. There it is. Just like
great.
that.
Ocho just wanted to warm up. Now he's fully warmed
Yep.
up.
He wanted to show his M, is what I was going to say. I mean, he threw an int on the first drive and just boom, cruise it right back 21 points in I think like something like a 10-minute period. Or cruising.
Yeah. Now do we see CJ's M bounce back? He bounced back against in the show match, but can he bounce back here in the league game?
Yeah, 7-point deficit officially, so. Big hit. Ocho demanding the forced fumble. It's a sack.
Another big sack by Devin. Was that his
Yeah.
third of the game?
Sounds about right. I was going to say both interceptions were kind of similar where they're just late covered throws. Neither team has really shown the ability to like fully shut down either offense. So we'll see if Ocho can shut down Underdogs here. That's not open. It's another interception. That's Duxer. Literally just the defensive player of the year. This guy's insane this season.
I would agree.
That reminds me
rational.
of yesterday's game with Jester in prison.
I mean, that one was a little less egregious because Jeff was up. He threw to the opposing player just wide open, but Dan was almost there on that one. But yeah, that was just a bad read.
My goodness, this might be the performance that seals Ducks' defensive player of the year.
And he's just wide open. I mean,
And
you've got two
Devin, my
defenders.
goodness. I'm sorry for all the fantasy people that wanted to pick Devin for this game.
For
But
this
sadly,
game, yeah, that's what
but
I had.
sadly,
That's a touchdown.
his stats won't count for tonight if he plays
28.
this week with Dusty.
Can someone that's not streaming pull up
big
the
crusty
season
to not play
stats
him.
real quick? Like, I think Underdogs have only given up, what, like 40-something points? And they've given up 28 in 18 minutes? Ocho and Devin are just putting on a clinic on offense while Ducks are carrying the defense.
What a turn of events. We went from Ocho Inc. being down 7 points with what, 8 minutes left in the game, and now they're up by 14.
Yeah, they're just scoring. That's another inch.
Oh my goodness.
Mortis
This
just dropping.
defensive
That's
player.
a pick
Oh,
six.
that's the first pick six of the season.
It's an absolute collapse. My goodness. I know it's my team, but I try to be unbiased, and this is. Yep, it's an absolute collapse. You can't explain it any other way,
Jesus
or describe
Christ.
it any other way.
Lem, just for nostalgia, can you please type in Mercy Rule?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
no.
the 21-point mercy rule, dude.
I
Oh,
can't.
no.
I
Don't
can't
do
do
it
that.
to him, please.
The M's gonna turn
That's
into a
fine.
W.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of records are being. Yeah,
Oh my
this is
goodness.
another just
force.
2v. Wow. Good block, but I mean, I'm kind of shell shocked. I don't know
Serious
what to say.
question. Do we see Dan come in at QB second half?
Oh no.
Dan has
No.
never explicitly said he won't QB, but he does say he wants CJ to just like go through the growing pains and have fun and stuff. So that's a good little. Oh, that's a late throw. Good catch.
I think at this point, Dan should remind CJ here that hey, we just need to score one touchdown here before the end of half because there's a lot of time left, and then you start the ball the second half, right?
That's
So
right.
you could cut it down to one possession. Really simple. Just don't look at the score.
Yeah, 21's a lot. But like Wayne said, you can make it one possession. You score here, you score at the beginning of the half. A big sack.
But Devin is a monster. My goodness.
And the inverse is just, I mean, what do you do here though as underdogs? Like now it's 130. You have a second and 20. You give them the ball back. Do they just score again and have 42 points in a half?
Yeah, you can't take these big sacks. Like you're gonna take a sack, just take the 2 or 3 yard sack. You do not give the 20. Like you do not get pace second and long like this.
Yeah, this is a lot of yards, and they know they have you reeling. So
Oh,
I mean, it looks like it's covered. They're just playing TTT defense. It's
it's a
insane.
jump ball. as a jump
He's
ball.
just gonna have to throw it up. Yep. Well, Hail Marys have brought teams back before, so let's see if it happens here. That looked a good effort by Dan for sure.
This game turned so quickly. It went from poor defensive collapse by the Ocho Inc. to dominant defense where they did a pick six. They had another interception by Ocho, and this game is off the charts in terms of like the probability. Like what was it, like a down 7, 8 minutes left, and now it's
Yeah, 14
now
to
it's
7. I think it was 12 minutes, 14 to 7. That's a touchdown. That's what they needed.
my goodness, Dan.
Wow. Yeah, he did a little wiggle. That'd be fun to
Yeah.
watch in slow-mo.
And just like that, guys, they could be right back in this game.
35? Yeah,
Seeing
wow.
what happens in the first possession. But hey, I'm still rooting for CJ's team only because this could be the greatest comeback we've seen today.
If I was CJ here, I say no break. We're cruising after that Hail Mary.
I think we, as an underdog, we sub out Portis and we put in Big Teal. What do you think about that, Teal?
I just want to relax. I have said I'm being a good teammate, but I don't think I can muster up the mentality to just play half a game. It would just kind of annoy me.
Oh
It's
no!
another tough
Oh
throw. Yep,
no!
that's 3 ends for Duckster. I mean, the late slants, late 90s. I think we need to put team underdogs on the WCK practice map because they're really hard to block if you don't know the angles.
I'm starting to understand the Big D
It's a touchdown.
in the D.
Oh my God, Devin!
Oh no,
Oh
Devin!
no!
Oh no! Well,
Is this a TTT eggs where both QBs just throw 6 ints or something? A little more exciting on offense, but it's kind of reminding me of it. It's deep. He has the step, but it's late. Good catch. After Dan's one interception he allowed, he's just performing out of his mind, trying to bring it back.
Here
So
comes
good
the
catches.
BM, baby.
The BM?
Oh.
By who? You gotta go to the bathroom?
No, the bad manner.
Yeah,
Bowel
I know. I
movement.
was just kidding. Bowel movement, yeah.
The bowel movement.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm
BM.
sure one of these teams are gonna have to hit the shitter after this.
So keep in
But
mind,
it can still
we
be
got-
anyone's game.
Yep, 19 minutes left. They were down by 21. All they have to do is just not fumble, not int. Take it nice and steady down the field. You're down by 7. If you score.
That was 1-on-3, Devin, on that handoff. Both Ducks and Ocho was all the way at the flag, and Devin just single-handedly tackled Portis. See the sidelines spacing.
Is this what is the play? Oh, it's laggy.
Icon.
I would say
Icon.
down back, but they're probably just gonna take the first anyways. So, oh my God, Ocho.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a tough situation because you could argue that Dan didn't get the first because of the lag because he couldn't move.
I think
I
it's
don't
up.
know how we handle this one.
I think it's up to offense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause it. Oh, I can't pause it. Pause.
Okay, Lemnos is just typing what I'm saying verbatim. CJ said play on, so here we go. Huge 4th down here. Hopefully they're watching the clock, because... okay. Maybe a wide receiver icon here? He doesn't have the first down. Good job, Dan, coming back to it. Nope. know.
Oh, that's a tough one. What was that, 4th and inches?
Yeah, 4th and inches, and CJ did the thing where like he boosted backwards, so he's standing in this area right here, to where there's no way he'd be able to get the first. So that's tough.
Yeah.
Their
And
defense
another
locking up
sack.
though.
Oh my goodness,
Oh
points.
wait, they have Portis in blitzing now. Here we go. I think that's a good change when you give up 35 points and a half. Ocho not moving. Good icon. I think he's gonna have his boost here. Yep.
Great.
Wow.
Man, who's the player? Who's that's been? Yeah, very much the player of the game so far.
Is this guy the new Benjamin?
Oh, he is um, leading in fantasy points. He's very close
On
to me.
both boards, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. And Prism said it all last season, and everyone thought he was being fake humble. But like Tuxer's actually just been the best, objectively the best player in the league this season without Prism. Should be a sack here. Maybe an int. Good block. Do you think you just C2 here, or do you think you play some kind of risky defense and try and get a quick stop?
Sorry, say that. Can you ask that again, Tony?
I was saying, would you just keep C2ing here, or do you think you play some kind of defense to get a quick stop?
I think they already changed it up with Porter blitzing, so let's see what Dan and CJ. Oh, nope, great, nice try by CJ, but better offense by Ocho Inc. Yeah, no, I think right now, anyways, you just play C2 because you're down 2 possessions. I think you take your gambles, but make situationally, but not. Yeah, I think you just gotta hope that Portis could get you some sacks.
It's a good catch again. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my goodness. I will say Dan has made up for some of that dropping that interception earlier, but
Mhm.
defensively has not looked his best this.
Yeah, his offense has really been churning since he dropped it. Good run here. Wait, why was that? I mean, oh my god. I might actually have to sub in next game. Our tackling is really sus this game. Ocho's just walking and gets 10 yards. There you go. There's a good tackle. Yeah, I was going to say Dan's made up for it on offense, but even with wide receiver range, he's been missing some tackles. It's a good opportunity to stop him here. CJ just stay true. Oh, I mean, Portis is right here. You got to trust him.
Great decision by Ocho.
That's 42. I mean, all this
Holy
guy does is
shit,
put up
we
40
broke
points per game.
40s in league game?
Yeah. Ocho did that against Finn. What was it, like 45 to 27? Against Finn and Intox and Squid when he was QB. Did anyone pick Ocho as QB?
Yeah, there actually has been. Actually, wait. I know if some people did, but
Has-beens?
I just don't
Has-beens?
remember if Squid retracted his pick or not. But
Oh, I
yes,
just remembered I definitely put 50 on Ocho hitting the yardage, I believe. So that's good. He definitely has like 400 yards. It's
yeah,
a big
then
sack.
that's like a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Um, my goodness, Ocho warmed up and just put a nail in the coffin. God damn.
Yeah, mistake-free football on offense. I mean, defense too now, but he hasn't made a single mistake on offense since. It's another risky icon, but a good catch.
Tony or Lem or Sin, what's been the highest point total this season? I swear it's been also 31, and this is Ocho comes into QB and replacing Squid for this week, and immediately puts up 42, and with 11 minutes left in the game.
I feel like Wasn't there one that was like 35-21 or something?
Oh, you're right. I had
Kyber
to. Okay,
CJ.
you're right. No, we had a
Yeah.
35, and then
Oh,
another
okay.
team had a
Yeah, yeah.
36.
And then
You're
I think
right.
the
You're right.
biggest discrepancy was actually these teams playing last time. So kind of funny how that works. When they
What a
won by
division.
23.
What a division,
Yeah,
right, Tony?
yeah. 2v no 1v1.
Ducks is there.
What a block! I mean, that's
What
just
an
another. That's his fourth forced turnover of the game.
I think when they go back in the film room, and something that I think I kind of noticed, I feel like on fourth down, CJ goes for it like deep a lot more than you
Yeah, he
expect.
does. So yeah, and the theology behind it is he's like, usually it's on fourth and short. He's like, oh, I can just run for it, but he's been doing it on like medium length, which means if you put it deep, your only option is kind of throwing that at that point. Good sack by Portis. I think a lot of people have just figured out Underdog's playbook, and hopefully Dan and CJ can come up with some new stuff because they both like to be creative. So Squid's going to come back to a team that just dropped 40 points and is sitting in first place. Wayne, I know you like to ask this to people, so I'll ask you. And I know you're always confident, but what do you think the score would be if you guys played against this team? And Devin's just on both teams somehow.
uh, I
You think it'd
feel
be
like
close?
I feel like it'll be close. I feel like in our games we don't have that many possessions, so it'll come down to how effective we are with scoring in the minimal possessions that we do get, and uh, and at the same time, can we stop Ocho and Ducks combo? Oh,
Covered?
Ducks!
Oh my
Oh my
God.
goodness,
Who is
this
this
guy
man?
this guy just wins all the jump balls. Wick, if you can hear me, I think Ducks is trying to challenge your jump ball title. Because my goodness, he's been cooking. And Priz, I got shout out Priz because Priz has been cooking a lot lately as well for jump balls.
All right. Boy, talk about a prediction coming true. Everyone in season one, I mean, when I saw Ducks play pubs, I was like, why is this guy so freaking good already? He's just actually like a top 3 skill position player now.
He may have been the start of what we call the prodigy for newbies. He set the bars just so high.
Does that mean
And
Sinner is next season?
no, no,
Oh no.
no.
I gotta unmute for that. Oh my god.
Sin, since this is a blowout game, then can you talk to us about like how your progression as a wide receiver has been this season, and do you feel like you've been losing some weight, or are you still just heavy?
The goal is to remain heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Do you
make
feel
a statement that you can still be heavy and carry your games.
all right?
Oh, by the way, what was it, 60-15? So these guys have
Yes.
70, and it was 75. So if Ocho scores a touchdown here, we've got a new highest combined scoring game ever.
Look at this. Tony doing the math on the spot, but Ducks is there for another great catch and then a great play by Ocho. Um, man, I can be honest and say I did not expect the Ocho Inc. crew to put
There it
up
is.
at least 50 something
50.
points this game. Um,
You
my
think
goodness,
Ocho's like,
it's cooking.
since they had 40 or 35 in the first half, he's like, we're going to show up Priz, and I'm going to score more with Ducks here. They got 8
Chris brought
minutes,
up a
7 minutes.
Chris brought up a theory early on in the before the game started, saying was it intentional for Squid to put this game earlier in the day so that he'll be a little bit more sober, and it's been paying dividends.
Yeah, I mean, Ocho looks like Super Bowl MVP form right now. Also, there's
Oh
just
my
another
goodness,
interception. Oh, good block. But yeah, he's completely locked in on defense. Other than the first couple drives, I mean, Duxer and Ocho are just absolutely
All right.
dominating coverage.
He's also
At the
called
start of
like
this half,
he's called like 4 post ups in a row.
yes. He's just been forcing it, and then can't run on Devin.
Yeah,
Um,
Devin's reactions are just too good.
when this half started, I was saying I'm rooting for CJ for the comeback. However, now we are rooting for Ocho's team to break some records here, right? They're at 56. They need
Yeah.
about what 15 points to break the individual team record. And then
No,
what'd you say?
it was 60. They only
Yeah,
need 4
60.
points.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right. You're
yeah,
right. You're
yeah.
right.
And they
All
already
right.
broke the combined points record. So yeah, a lot of records being shattered this game.
You're right. All right. Let's go Ocho Inc.
How
It is
tilted
fun
do
to
you
see
think CJ
explosive
is right
offense.
now?
Now, to
What'd you
be
say?
fair,
What'd you
yeah,
say?
go ahead, Sin. Go ahead.
How tilted do you think CJ is right now? He was coming off a 3-game winning streak, lost against the worst team in the league, and now to Ocho too,
I think
especially
that's
after
a
beating him
I think that's a
with the
great interview
TTT
question.
roster.
That's a great interview question. Oh my goodness.
It's another turnover.
Okay,
Um,
here's a record-breaking drive, guys. We're about to witness history in the Blitz season 3.
oh yeah, the point I was gonna make. Yeah, here, let me shut up for the record-breaking touchdown. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, and I mentioned this in the tournament last night. CJ has been good this season, right? But he's not versing veteran quarterbacks. Ocho just is coming in and absolutely demolishing a newer QB. And I think if Ocho was like starting every game, he'd be beating all these quarterbacks too. So odds kind of stacked against CJ in this one. I'm surprised he agreed to play against that lineup.
Yeah. Ultra's just walking in, get his own definition of Big D, and put us putting a stamp on CJ and Underdogs.
And I think, yeah, that's valid because I think Ocho had something to prove because he was absolutely hammered when he lost the show match to CJ.
I gotta
So
say, for this play here, I know that they're going for the points.
he's kicking,
They're kicking it for the 59. But I was thinking, man, you gotta do a jump ball with Ducks here. I don't know.
right? The way he's been
I,
playing.
I know why they went for that field goal, but Ducks has been cooking on the jump ball, so you let him cook the game.
Well, I think the reason they did the field goal is CJ hasn't gotten like more than 20
Yeah.
yards in probably the last 4 drives.
Yeah.
So they're probably assuming they're just going to stop him and kick another field goal and break the record.
Oh god, what is this skinny in the middle? This is a sin play. It's a sinny
Oh, you
post
have
sin. It's a sinny post. Oh, never mind. It was not a sinny post.
what was it? Just a 90 down up quick or
Yeah.
something? There we go. All right, they got yards. So what does CJ or the underdogs as a whole? What do they need to do to bounce back because they are just off the rails for the
Um,
rest of the season?
my advice is forget this game happened. You take the L, and move on to the next game. You cannot. There's nothing here to watch. Um, well, sorry, there are things here you can watch, but this is just a big defeat. They were up. What was it? 14-7, I think.
Yeah, 14-7.
And then that's where all the turnovers piled up. I think there's a couple of bad decision throws, but at the same time, I think the receivers had the chance to block it. It just didn't work out. But this is something that I think I told CJ early on, which was you as a receiver, because of his past playing receiver, like thinks that the mentality of jump balls is good, but that's another opportunity for turnovers, and this game is all about turnovers.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, the more jump ball opportunities you get, the more you're depending on kind of luck to be on your side, and I don't think they won many this time.
Yeah, Dan dropped one, Portis dropped one or two. Um, Ducks, well, credit to Ducks and Ocho for winning all those
Yeah.
opportunities.
Hmm. And just because we just saw it, I actually feel like that might have been CJ's first net positive sneak of the entire game. So he's just not sneaking enough. He's settling for jump balls too much.
It's different when you're playing down in a league game. It's
Yeah,
different.
yeah. And he said that to us. I don't remember. Maybe in the tournament last night, where he's like, once he gets down, he feels like we don't have enough time to be taking the sneaks. But sometimes you just have to forget the score, like you said in the first half.
That's where the M The strong ends prevail. Oh my
It's a
goodness,
sack again.
Devin
No
is
sack in
just
play.
man. Can you guys imagine? This is a squad here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, actually, I don't see a weakness because Duxer and Ocho are so good in coverage. They don't even need Devin to spy a lot of the time. They just say, "Hey, go sack him."
Now here's a question. Devin has been super impressive in the first 2 games or 3 games so far, and he's been racking up the sack like no tomorrow. Is he the best blitzer, or is Duck still has that title, and
All
maybe
right.
Dan's in that equation?
Do you mean blitzer like impact on the game or literally sacking the QB?
Just sacking.
Okay. Yeah, I think Devin is the best at sticking with the QB and getting sacks. I think Duxter's the best blitzer in the term of like impact on the game because he's going to get all these ints. I mean, counting
Oh
today's ints, he
my
has like 8
goodness.
ints and he's only covered for 1 game, and that's another turnover for us. So
51 seconds, Tony. Do you
yeah,
think
all
do
the
you think they're gonna
marbles.
get the record here? Because Ocho
Oh
just
my
wants that field
god,
goal.
I know. Let's see. Let's see where he sets it. I hope so. I mean, because it's not even rooting against my team at that point. They're down by 38 with 51 seconds. I just want to see a new record.
Going for it.
He's going for the
It's
90
a
up.
90 up. It's a 90 up.
Yeah, it's wide open too. He's gonna get it. I mean, he's gonna get in field goal
Well, he
range here
needs to get
already.
a couple more.
There it
There it
is.
is.
That's a hard kick though. Let's see. 59 to
Could you
21.
imagine he misses it? Could you imagine?
All right, Ocho. Oh my god. I mean, he'd just be living up to his captain if he missed. This is like, yeah. I mean, we've said it so many times this game, but 59 is crazy because it's not like CJ threw 5 ints in a row or anything. He was getting 4 play turnovers.
Yeah. And a pick six happened.
Yeah, true. I
Oh.
guess that was a
Oh.
quick turn event.
All right. Here's a tough decision. Do you do a shot in the end zone, or do you continue
Yeah, what
to
if
march
they
for the
int
field
it?
goal?
Oh my god. Yeah, that is a tough decision. I would probably throw it to the end zone, especially the way, like you said, Duxer's playing so well. Give him the jump ball.
Then once this game is over, I think we have to jump into the winning team first. We gotta get this record-breaking interview
Look at, he's
if it
just playing.
happens.
Oh my
Oh
god. He
no,
just.
it's a pick!
Ocho!
Oh no!
Please!
Never mind. I jinxed it. Web. No
Oh
interview.
no, dude. He's never going to live it down.
Oh no.
Ocho, please. That's the most egregious. I just want to play for a shorter field goal and immediately backfiring.
Oh, there's a moral
What if
win
they get
for
the safety,
underdog.
though? Wait a minute.
If
There's
there,
drama here.
if there was any moral win for,
There's drama? Oof. It's it.
oh my
Oh my
god,
god. That would have been
what
the
a
record.
tease! What a
Yeah.
tease!
Please, he says. Yeah, imagine a record breaking safety. That's blocked. So we've got a final 59 to 21. 80 points combined. My goodness.
Ah,
All
well,
right, let's
that
head
was
over to the other
yeah.
the Squid Ink.
Squid Ink, sure.
Wait, aren't you gonna let us know
Ocho Ink.
if they're
Oh
down?
yeah, I will.
Frizzle.
Do you guys want to be interviewed? Or you guys want some time?
Yeah, change to blue.
Change to
Yeah,
blue.
change to blue.
Change to blue.
Yeah, change your color.
All right. Do you want them to come down?
Yeah, come on.
All right.
How do I
Hello?
choke that hard, Ducks? I should have just went for the fuel.
Ocho, please, dude. We're screaming. We're screaming for you.
Ocho, this is a family friendly game, PG-13. What you did was just crazy.
Dude, I
But
choked
yeah.
so hard, man. That should have been 70 points.
Oh,
Did you see
man.
that? I had 3
did.
fucking bad turnovers and another field goal.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of wanted you to give
Look close.
Duxer a jump ball and then take the field goal from there.
I was
Also,
trying to,
Ocho,
but that's what I said, but he said no, just work it down.
Oh, no.
Also,
That was
Well,
Duck-
Ocho.
no.
that was Duck's
That
play
was
call.
that was when we were like at like the like R30. I was like, yeah, work it down the field a little bit first. He wanted to go like immediately for the jump ball. But the last call of the game was my fault. I was like, do something minutes free because we had one timeout left, and then CJ just sat there. I'm like, oh, well, that's unfortunate.
All right.
That's
Congrats on the
unfortunate,
win. I know they probably have real questions for you. Ocho, are you the best quarterback of all time?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. I think you're averaging 40 plus points per game, and you're like 3.5 quarterback games. I'm just saying.
That was my second full game. So 23 and then 45 and 50 fucking 9.
There you go.
I just know how to
That should have
support.
been at least 62 though. That last play was retarded. I blame Duxor.
Yep, exactly. Blame me.
It could
That
also
was
have been
should have
61,
been
Ocho.
62.
61 if Devin got that safety at the end. He was so goddamn close there as well.
I don't know how I did it, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Devin set the record for sacks.
Yeah,
Not,
that was insane. I felt
I don't know about
completely
this game, but
carried.
maybe the sack yards taken, maybe.
Yeah, I know it felt like a dominant game, but he actually didn't have that many sacks because you guys just had so many ints. By the way, congratulations on Defensive Player of the Year, Duxer. I'm pretty sure it's over now.
You think so? Isn't there like 3 games left?
Hey, you had 3 INTs this game, Ducks. One including the first pick 6 of this season.
Oh, I had a
Yeah,
pick
that
60?
you did.
Oh my god. Oh,
You
I
guys are
did. You're
just
right. Oh my
You guys were
god.
just crazy.
Yeah.
But my question, Ocho, is for you actually. It looked like it just took 1 or 2 drives to get warmed up, and then you were just on full cylinder. Your defense was clicking after that open touchdown you guys gave up, and then you guys just. I don't think they got a touchdown since that. What was the final? It was like, oh wait, no, they did get a touchdown. Sorry,
Well, they got
but
the Hail Mary on my ass.
oh yeah, you're right. But you guys were just dominant after like what looked like you guys were going to head into the halftime, maybe just tied or down by a little bit, but you guys just turned it on halfway through the first half. What happened? Like, can you walk us through what changed for you guys defensively and offensively to just do an ass whooping at the end there?
I'm gonna be completely 100% transparent here. That was literally not me at all. That was all Duxor and Devin. Like they were just dominating on offense and defense.
I feel like Devin's pressure was just making playing defense a little bit easier. He would like let us know he's like, yo, that he's gonna have to throw it, so I could get a cheat a little bit closer for the icon after that. So it was a lot of Devin carrying, I would say. That's what it felt like, at least in the game for me. Um, Also, a lot of their plays just seemed to like break down pretty quickly. Like I don't know if we just like covered it and then they tried to improvise something, and then either Devin would sack him or they would try to icon, and we would just get a nice free block out of it. So, but we
Like
were mostly just playing C2. Like we didn't really call the one defense we called was when Ocho got beat deep.
yeah, I called it 2B and then I gave up deep.
Yeah,
I know how that feels,
but
Ocho. That's okay.
Hey, can I add on to that? I was listening, and Devin would call out when he's about to have the sack. I've been saying Blitzer should do that forever, and I felt like it really helped him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were scary, but just remember, guys, Devin is still part of the Krusty Krabs, okay?
Oh.
But great job, great job. Man, you guys were unbelievable. Devin, what made it so easy for you to sack? Okay, because although you didn't get the record-breaking sack, you had like at least close to 10 sacks that game. So,
Only 10?
how did you do it back-to-back weeks?
No way, it's
I
only
mean,
10.
great coverage, Great coverage makes it to where I can sack him because he won't throw it. But a lot of it's just angles, good angles, staying in front of him. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I know you haven't really seen much of maybe the Ducks are playing blitz, but like man, maybe you're gonna give Ducks a running for the best blitzer in season 3.
no, I told him during the game. I'm like, this you're the one, dude.
I'm a little
He's
sad.
it. He's
He's
it.
I'm a little
a
sad that
natural.
if my blitzing did help him get all those ints, I was shooting for Defensive Player of the Year, but yeah, it's hard to beat what he did. So
Dude, I also want to say Duxor's defense today. Like I expected Devin to dominate CJ. That's why we mostly played C2. But the way Duxor played coverage, he was insane today. My God.
I agree. God, Nina's just perfect, man. That pick 6, oh my God, the booth got bricked up when we saw that pick 6 for you Ducks.
Dude, the game was such a rush and there were so many points scored that I immediately forgot that I got a pick 6. So shout
You
out to
also
Pixie for my Pixie 60.
you also mossed. Well, I guess this was a 2-point conversion, but you had a couple mosses as well in the red zone too.
Oh yeah, I think the one was a touchdown though on
Well, he
CJ.
had one a
the slant
touchdown
down.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
On
There-
CJ's head.
I don't think we did any 2-point
There were
It was
no
a
two
fourth
conversions.
down.
points.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
Oh,
fourth
okay.
down. It was a fourth down touchdown actually.
Yeah.
There it is.
So
right.
yeah, Duxer has 20 sacks and 8 ints, I believe, this season.
I just want to say, if anyone watched that game, we all know who the real MVP is now.
That's Duxer.
That's
Win.
right.
Prism
Oh.
said it himself.
My MVP from that game was Devin, dude. That was like, it felt so good to like, cause like, okay, so the only other game I played coverage was like when Ocho was blitzing Aaron Donald, and it felt like a very different game. I'll just say that, but that could be. I mean, that could be an Irv thing. That's just might be Irv. Irv is a very different, you know.
You
He's a
can't bring
different
Irv
beast.
to CJ, mate.
I know, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
That's Aaron Donald.
Man, this double D tandem is crazy. Double Ds.
Dude, I didn't expect Duxer to play double defense like that.
Yeah,
Jeez.
great job,
He was
guys.
like covering everything and he was intercepting everything too. It was
Yeah.
insane.
The defense was, you guys were just dominant. I'm curious to see what the fantasy point is going to come out from this. But just because of time, Sin, Lem, Tony, any other questions?
No, I'm gonna check in and see if the underdogs want to be interviewed.
And there
But-
goes my question.
Oh, you
But
can ask your
to
question.
Sin,
You can ask
Go
your
ahead,
question.
Center. Go ahead,
I had a
Subaru.
question for honesty.
Yeah.
For the last show match, I've mentioned that the X factor is how much alcohol he drank.
I
How
was-
much
I
did he
was
drink
very-
for this game?
I was very sober today.
Yeah, he
Very
was
sober.
He was wasted the first game.
That
Alright,
first game,
there you have it.
I told Prism before the game I shouldn't have even been playing.
Sober honesty is a low T1. Drunk honesty is a low T2. There you have it, folks.
There it is.
All right, I'm gonna go see
I'm
if they,
just,
oh,
I'm
go ahead,
just
Ocho.
upset we didn't get 60 points.
I know,
We'll get him next
unbelievable.
time. We'll get him
Trust
next
me,
time.
we're
Yeah.
all upset with you. Yeah.
Everybody knows that I can get yak now.
You can
That's
get
true.
tons of yak.
Wayne was using this game as a cry to Krusty to give you the ball more. So
Yeah.
All right, good job, blue team.
Thank you.
Fuck you, Ducks.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go and see if they want to be interviewed. Hello, underdogs. You want to be interviewed?
Yeah, we're here for it.
All right.
we're
All right.
all rooting
They
for
The
you.
one play I call
they are
on
ready. I'll pull you guys up.
okay.
I think we
Okay,
all have
here we
access
go.
to every channel, but sure.
Okay.
Thanks for pulling me into my own team's channel.
You're welcome. Sorry.
Hello, tough loss, guys. You guys started off well. I was actually very surprised at the crazy turnaround because first half I really thought like, this game was going to be a close one. Could you, CJ, I guess, starting with you, could you walk us through what kind of happened that made this game just go 180 against you guys down the stretch?
I'm not sure if it was the first play of the second half, but I think I threw 90. That was a little late to Portis, and it ended up getting picked by Duxer in our red zone. And yeah, it didn't get much better after that.
Was that the one that resulted in the pick six for Ducks, or just they just secured the ball in the red zone there?
I don't remember. I
Okay.
didn't. Yeah, there were a few.
Okay, well, yeah, it was a tough one. Like I said, you guys start off well. I think when the turnover started to really pile on, there was a lot of like post ups or like some type of post variation where you guys kept going deep, and I think that was the result of a lot of like turnovers, and they covered the icons. Yeah, you lost a few jump balls as well, but like I guess, was there any type of adjustments that you guys were trying to make, or was it just unfortunately in the moment lost in the sauce? Just man, the mistakes that started piling on. Like, I'm just curious, like, what did you guys talk to each other? Did you guys try to make any adjustments, and just things just continue to go downhill? Just walk us through anything that you guys try to do differently.
In the second half?
Yeah.
So in the second half, yeah, like I said, I think we had some momentum going into it with the jump ball catch that we got, and we started with the ball. And I don't remember if it was the first play of the second half. It might have been. It was just like, an unfortunate interception, and I think after that they scored, and then I think pretty soon after, like, something similar happened where I just threw a late pass, and it wasn't, it was playing hope ball where I'm like hoping for it to be blocked, but it's not good ball. And yeah, again, there were just a few of those where even the Ducks catch over me in the end zone. Uh, one of them, I had a bad click, and that's just that's so, at that point, I think we were already down so much, but that's definitely something we can look at a play-by-play individual basis of what we can improve on. But in terms of this game, I mean, it was just a lot of mistakes piling on, and I think I kind of gave up on the game plan when it just became kind of overwhelming for me. So that's why you saw the posts, and Dan and I talked about it. He wanted me to go back to the game plan. We kind of accepted we were going to lose the game, and then we had a decent drive at the end when we went back to the game plan, but we weren't able to convert it into points once we got into their red zone.
All right. Both as an interviewer and team member, what do we need to do to reset? Because we're trending in the wrong direction with only a couple weeks until playoffs. And don't say film review, because we've been doing film review and it's not working. So CJ, as my team leader, what do we need to do? If you know the answer at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, that's the question that's on my mind. So I agree. It's not something that can just be looked at in film review and solved that way. I mean, there's a bunch of individual things I can improve on. But ultimately, I think we have to accept that as a team, we didn't play well today. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the answer to the question is right now, but maybe we all just have to get individually better. But I think there has to be some kind of change in the dynamics within our team for us to improve. Because I can, and I'll pass this to Dan in a second. I just want to say, like, that I can take accountability for this loss. I can always become a lot better, but I also don't want to pretend like the rest of our team, like our team looked anything like we're in good form at all today.
Oh yeah, this game was not. It was very easily 33 to 33 to 33% in terms of accountability and responsibility as a team member. Dan, you had something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I think, we really just got to go back to basics and have fun. I think we're too tight. I think some people are kind of second guessing themselves and just in their heads. And when that happens, it's just not good. So we just got to go back to basics and have fun. And I think that will result into better things because I think, we're just in our heads. And if we just settle down a little bit and just play blitz on how we know how to play blitz, then we'll be fine. So we just gotta climb back to basics a little bit.
Oh yeah, and also in a more positive light, I'd just like to point out that Lemnos did not post the message of our team spirit today, so I'll just read it real quick.
No, I read it.
He
I read
said
it.
it. He said it.
He read it.
Yeah.
Oh, you read it? Okay, good,
Yeah,
good.
he did. Yeah.
And I'm
Thank you
gonna
on
start it
this.
off because we're still on stream. Oh man, it's time to toss the nice guy aside because goddamn, we need motivation. It's time to put that preachy bullshit to bed, boys. We're gonna lock up and lock and load. We're gonna put these guys to rest, cook them the rest of the way. We got 3 wins, but we just got cooked 2 games, so we're gonna bring it. I'm putting myself in the next game, and we're gonna shit on whoever we play. That's the bottom line.
Hey,
So
Tony.
Cole
Question for you.
said so.
Yep.
Go ahead, Sid.
I like that.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of confidence starting out the weeks with 3-0, beating TTT with Ocho as quarterback. And it looked like you were almost unstoppable. I think for this week, it was really tough for me to kind of figure out who's going to win this week's game. What do you think was the X factor going against Ocho's team? What were some of the changes that you saw that may have affected this game?
I think it was if there was an X factor on their side this game, it was Devin's blitzing against me that I didn't have an answer to today. It was very impactful. So yeah, I'd say definitely Devin, and also in some ways this is always the case, but Ducks are on offense.
I think we just had too many self-inflicted problems. Just way too many turnovers on our side. Stuff that we could have caught. Stuff just like what I was telling CJ, we've done a really good job on blocking the ball for him. But I think this is going to be good for us in the future because we just can't keep on putting ourselves in that situation offensively and defensively. We just got to trust each other. So it's just a lot of self-inflicted stuff on our end. But they did the job. So
All right. So you guys heard it here. We interviewed both teams. A good win and a tough loss, but I'm sure you guys will bounce back, figure out a game plan. Still 3-2, great record, and we are out of here. Good game, everyone.
GG.
GG's.
Good game.